my relationship with my siblings. So my first sibling, I had a little brother. He was a year and a half younger than me, and we were very close when we were young. But come middle school, high school, we started to get into our teens. We were button heads a little bit, as typical teenagers do. But it was still friendly, and we both participated in sports, and we would travel a lot. And I remember so many great memories I had with my brother, and he ended up passing away when it was during the summer before my senior year, and he was 16 years old. He got bacterial meningitis, which is an infection in your brain, and it was misdiagnosed, and basically the doctors couldn't do anything to save him. So he passed away, and we were really hurting as a family. It's still hard. But my mom and my dad realized that they're only going to be parents of one kid, and that was me. And I only had one more year till I planned to leave and go compete at Cal Poly. And so I was going to be out of the house. They were going to have an empty house in about a year, and they were trying to prepare themselves for that. Like, wow, we're kind of done being parents. And a couple years down the road, they decided, you know what, we're not quite done being parents yet. And so they ended up getting pregnant with 2 baby girls. And when I was 18 years old, I was in college, and I came back when I heard that my mom was going to have my 2 twin sisters, Andy and Savannah. And the relationship I have with them is much, it's different than what I had with my brother. My brother and I were only a year and a half apart, so we went through a lot of experiences together, and we shared a lot of similar experiences. With my sisters, it's almost like I'm an aunt, almost, just an older, because I have 18 years on them, so I'm almost motherly-like with them. I remember I was running to the grocery store for my mom. She was getting dinner ready, and I told her, you know, I'll just take the girls off of you, give them to me, and I'll go get some of the food at the grocery store. And I remember it was when they were about 8 months old, so I had them both with me, and I was walking through the grocery store, and people kept stopping me, like, excuse me, your baby girls are so beautiful. They are precious. What are their names? How old are they? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, no, these are my sisters, and they're Annie and Savannah and so-and-so. And after a while, I started getting tired of having that conversation and saying, no, these are my sisters. And I started just owning it and saying, oh, thank you. You know, that's sweet. Because it wasn't worth the battle. Whatever strangers want to think of me having kids looking 18 years old, that's fine. But that was a learning experience for me. So now they are 7 years old. They are in first grade, and they go to school in Santa Rosa. And I feel more like a big sister now, I think. And I help them with their homework. I take them out on play dates. I take them out to the hot tub. We try to hot tub every night, so they have fun there. And I don't know, we do a lot of fun stuff. I think we're going to try to go to Safari West pretty soon. But it's a different relationship, and different isn't bad. It's just new. And I'm learning a lot from our newly shifted family dynamic. It's a lot of fun. I would say at this time in your life, just focus on being the best you can be. I have written on my chalkboard, what do I have? I have written, find your greatness, find your greatness. And it's not about, getting A's across the board. It's just learning more about yourself and your work ethic and what motivates you. And so my advice would be, challenge yourself. That's when you put yourself in a challenging situation, that's when you learn a lot about yourself. And you're going to discover your confidence. You're going to discover your own personal voice. And you're going to learn what interests you, what doesn't interest you. And that will provide you with a foundation or a direction for where you want to go in the future. So my one point of advice would be to just do your best. And if at the end of the day you go home and put your head on your pillow and you said, yes, I did do the best I could do today, then you should be happy and content with that.
Hi, my name is Leslie Alcantar.
Hi, my name is Alondra Ramirez.
Hi, my name is Mario Jimenez.
Hi, my name is Christian Acevedo.
Hi, my name is Andrea Diaz.